In today's hyperconnected world, the expectation of constant internet access often feels like an unspoken prerequisite for productivity. For project managers, whose work often involves juggling multiple tasks, deadlines, and team collaborations, this reliance can be a source of anxiety. What happens when you find yourself in a situation with limited or no internet connectivity? Can your trusty project management tool, Smartsheet, still be your ally? As a seasoned project management professional, I understand the critical need for tools that adapt to real-world scenarios, not just ideal ones. The question of offline access for Smartsheet is a common one, and the answer, while not a straightforward yes, requires a nuanced understanding of its capabilities and workarounds. Let's delve into the intricacies of using Smartsheet without an internet connection, exploring its limitations and highlighting practical strategies to maintain project momentum even when you're offline. Understanding Smartsheet's core architecture, the cloud dependency. To grasp why direct offline functionality isn't a primary feature of Smartsheet, it's essential to understand its fundamental architecture. Smartsheet is a cloud-based platform. This means all your data, your sheets, reports, dashboards, and automation workflows reside on Smartsheet servers and are accessed through a web browser or their mobile applications via an active internet connection. This cloud-centric design offers numerous advantages, including real-time collaboration, automatic data synchronization across devices, and centralized data management. However, it inherently creates a dependency on internet connectivity for full functionality. The direct answer: Smartsheet's limited offline capabilities. Currently, Smartsheet does not offer a direct, built-in feature that allows for comprehensive offline editing and synchronization of your sheets and projects. You cannot simply open your Smartsheet application or browser window without an internet connection and expect to make changes that will automatically sync back to the cloud once you're online. This limitation stems from the real-time collaborative nature of the platform. Allowing offline editing without a robust conflict resolution system could lead to data inconsistencies and version control nightmares when multiple users are potentially making changes simultaneously. However, the story doesn't end there. While direct offline editing isn't available, there are several strategies and workarounds that project managers can employ to mitigate the impact of limited or no internet access. Strategic workarounds for offline project management with Smartsheet. While you can't directly edit within Smartsheet offline, you can proactively prepare and utilize alternative methods to capture and manage project information, which can then be seamlessly integrated back into Smartsheet once connectivity is restored. Here are some effective strategies. 1. Planning and preparation is key. Anticipate offline periods. If you know you'll be working in an area with unreliable internet, e.g., on a flight, at a remote site, plan ahead. Review and familiarize yourself with the relevant Smartsheet data before going offline. Print out key sheets, reports, or dashboards for reference. Exporting data for offline review. Smartsheet allows you to export your sheets and reports to various formats like CSV, Excel, or PDF. Before going offline, export the data you anticipate needing to work with. While you won't be able to directly edit these exported files and have them automatically sync, they serve as valuable offline references. Creating offline task lists and notes. Develop a habit of maintaining a separate offline task list or notebook. Use this to jot down updates, new tasks, decisions, and any other relevant project information while you're disconnected. Be as detailed as possible to ensure accurate data entry later. 2. Utilizing native mobile app capabilities with caveats. Offline access to recently viewed items. The Smartsheet mobile applications, iOS and Android, offer limited offline access to sheets and dashboards you have recently viewed while connected to the internet. This means if you open a sheet on your mobile device while online, you might be able to view it even when you lose connectivity. However, editing is generally not supported in this offline state. Any changes you attempt to make will likely not be saved or synchronized until a stable internet connection is reestablished. Always verify the app's behavior in offline mode beforehand. Capturing information via mobile forms. If your Smartsheet solution utilizes forms for data collection, and if the mobile app has cached the form while you were online, you might be able to fill out and save responses offline. However, these responses will typically be submitted only when an internet connection is available. Test this functionality thoroughly before relying on it in an offline scenario. 3. Leveraging other tools for offline data capture. Spreadsheet software, Excel, Google Sheets utilize spreadsheet software on your local device to record project updates, new tasks, and other data. Structure your spreadsheet columns to mirror your Smartsheet columns as closely as possible. Once back online, you can copy and paste this data into your Smartsheet. Note-taking applications, Evernote, OneNote. These applications often offer robust offline capabilities. Use them to take detailed notes, record decisions, and track progress. You can then transfer this information into Smartsheet later. Voice recording apps. In situations where typing is inconvenient, use voice recording apps to capture updates and ideas. Transcribe these recordings later and input the information into Smartsheet. Physical notebooks and pens. Sometimes the most reliable offline tool is a simple notebook and pen. Use it to jot down key information, sketches, or diagrams. You can then manually transfer this data to Smartsheet when you regain connectivity. 4. Streamlining data integration upon reconnection. Batch updates. Instead of trying to remember every small detail, focus on capturing the most critical information offline. Once you're back online, dedicate specific time to batch update your Smartsheet with the accumulated data. Clear documentation. If multiple team members are working offline, establish clear guidelines for how information should be recorded to ensure consistency and ease of integration later. Utilizing copy and paste. For smaller datasets captured in spreadsheets or note-taking apps, the simple copy and paste functionality can be an efficient way to update your Smartsheet. Review and verification. After integrating offline data, always take the time to review and verify the accuracy of the information to avoid errors. The ideal scenario: enhanced offline capabilities in the future. While Smartsheet currently lacks comprehensive offline editing, the need for such functionality is evident, especially for project teams working in diverse environments. As technology evolves, there's a possibility that Smartsheet might introduce more robust offline capabilities in the future. This could involve features like selective offline synchronization, allowing users to designate specific sheets or projects for offline access and editing. Conflict resolution tools, implementing mechanisms to manage and resolve conflicting changes made by multiple users working offline. Improved mobile app offline functionality, expanding the offline editing capabilities within the Smartsheet mobile applications.